As this long holiday week draws to an end, so does the crippling heat wave that has taken 66 lives since late June. Temperatures dropped down into the 80s in parts of the Midwest today that only a few days ago were sweltering under triple-digit temps. However, it remained dangerously hot farther east in places like Washington, D.C., which got into the 100s for the fourth consecutive day. In all, 10 states today were still under excessive heat advisories or warnings. And around half a dozen daily heat records were set today as well, though far fewer than yesterday, when over 200 daily records and 10 all-time records were set. We'll check in with the Weather Channel in a moment for more on the cool down, but we begin our coverage here in New York tonight with NBC's Michelle Franzen. Michelle, good evening.
Well, good evening, Lester. Temperatures still hit 90 degrees here in New York City, but about 10 degrees cooler than what it was a day ago. That drew out more people here to Central Park. It's just one of the cities here on the East Coast and all the way back to the Midwest, enjoying a breath of fresh air following that unbearable heat streak.
Finally, a break in the heat wave. Enough of a drop to get most of the country out of triple digits, but with temperatures still in the 90s, not out of danger.
Since we've had triple-digit heat around, we're thinking the 90s is a break.
With the cooler air, a new threat: severe storms. In Missouri, the violent winds left a trail of destruction. Authorities say flying debris killed a 28-year-old woman sitting in her car in a grocery store parking lot. In New Jersey, a woman is in critical condition after being struck by lightning following a fast-moving storm Saturday night.
There was a witnessed lightning strike on the seawall. The woman with family and friends was leaving the beach.
In the nation's capital, temperatures broke 100 degrees for the fourth day in a row.
We've seen quite a number of patients with heat-related concerns. Mostly heat exhaustion.
The heat is now being blamed for at least 66 deaths in the past 2 weeks. In Indiana, police in Greenfield have charged a man with the death of his 4-month-old daughter. They say she died after being locked inside a vehicle as temperatures swelled above 100 degrees. In neighboring Fishers, a 16-month-old is in the hospital after police rescued the toddler from a locked SUV. Since the beginning of June, nearly 300 all-time record highs have been set, stretching from the plains into the mid-Atlantic and down to the southeast. In the last 2 weeks alone, 36 states have reached triple-digit temperatures. The mercury in Chicago hit 100 3 days in a row, tying the record last set in 1947. The 10-day streak in St. Louis is second only to the Dust Bowl in 1936. The slight dip today, a welcome break, whether competing in the New York City Triathlon or having fun the old-fashioned way.
And some other people in several states still enjoying these cooler temperatures now. An estimated 100,000 residents who are still without power more than a week after these heat and storm-related outages hit. Lester.
Michelle Franzen, thanks.